On June 30th, 2026, the Supreme Court upheld birthright citizenship. It struck down the order that tried to end it. And the first thing I thought about wasn't the headline. It was a 5-year-old girl in a census record from 1870.
When the court handed down that decision, the Chief Justice reached back to the men who wrote the Fourteenth Amendment, the ones who, after the Civil War, decided who got to be an American. He quoted them directly. They said the promise extended to every freeborn person in this land. Freeborn, that phrase stopped me cold, because I have one of those people in my family. I found her. Her name was Patsy Coleman. Born September 1866 in Winston County, Mississippi, about 9 months after slavery was abolished. The first person in my family born free.
But being born free and being a citizen were not the same thing. Not yet. When Patsy was born in 1866, the country had not decided what she was. She was free, but was she American? That question stayed open for 2 more years. And then, in July of 1868, the 13th Amendment was ratified, and it answered the question. Anyone born in this country was a citizen of it. No exceptions for people who look like Patsy, no asterisk for the children of the formerly enslaved. That's the clause the Supreme Court just upheld. The same words, the same promise. 160 years later, 9 justices sat down and affirmed the exact sentence that made my great-great-grandmother an American. Now, I want to be honest about what this decision was. This wasn't a comfortable, unanimous celebration. The court split. And people who watched it closely will tell you it was far closer than the count made it look. That the bedrock of the Reconstruction amendments came uncomfortably near to cracking. Because here's what Patsy's life actually was. Citizen on paper in 1868. But by 1900, the census finds her widowed, raising 6 children alone, sharecropping land she didn't read or write, living through the collapse of Reconstruction and the rise of Jim Crow. So she knew. She knew that a right written down is not the same as a right honored. The 14th Amendment said she was equal. The state of Mississippi spent her entire adult life arguing otherwise. That was the condition of her whole life. And that's why I think she'd rejoice at this ruling, not naively, but knowingly. Because the words held. After everything, the sentence that made her a citizen is still standing. It got tested hard in 2026, and it held. I can name the first one in my family born free, show you the amendment that made her a citizen, and now show you the court that refused to let anyone erase it. Patsy Coleman was a freeborn person in this land. So am I. And this week, the highest court said that still means something.